This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
In the Columbia Basin, this iconic X marks the spot of good times and great beer.
Tickets are on sale for the 11th annual Daddy-Daughter Dance in Ephrata set for February 10th.
The night took different directions for Moses Lake Chiefs boys and girls basketball teams when West Valley came to town. Moses Lake High School hosted the district championship in swimming this Saturday.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
In the Columbia Basin, this iconic X marks the spot of good times and great beer. That beer comes from 10 Pin Brewery in Moses Lake off State Route 17. Founded by a baseball player with a passion for beer and brewed by a man who left his highbrow job as a chemical engineer to make this award-winning hoppy elixir, 10 Pin's popularity is soaring a year and a half later.
When we first started brewing, we were brewing at about 1,000 barrel a year rate. We're currently brewing at about a 3,000 barrel a year rate and expect to be brewing at a 5,000 barrel per year rate soon in 2018.
10 Pin's reach is growing at an exponential rate, according to marketing manager Sam Russell.
So right now 10 Pin territory is basically all of central eastern Washington. We're also in North Idaho. We also expand to the west side. We have a couple different distributors in that area. Okay. So we do King County and Snohomish County in the, would that be South Sound area? And then up north we're in Skagit, Whatcom, San Juan Island.
As far as what makes 10 Pin beer so special,
we're looking for full, thick, rich flavors in almost every style. I'll take any typical style. Generally, I'm looking for 1% or 2% more alcohol. I like things generally in the 7% range. I like a little bit more full-bodied instead of a drier beer. And certainly maximum flavor impact from the hops you're using. Or for most breweries have a lot of this very similar equipment, and we use mostly that type of equipment. A couple of unusual things we've done, perhaps, since you asked. I run a whirlpool that I use probably more extensively than most people. That's after the final boil. Your beer's essentially been made. You can throw it into this whirlpool tank, it's called, spin it up and remove some solids. We got a temperature controlled whirlpool, so I run that through several different temperatures on the way to cooling it down from boiling, and get to extract lots of different, do different hop extractions or extract different things based on different temperatures in that vessel. That's probably one of the most powerful tools I have that a lot of breweries don't have.
10 Pin has a variety of beer on the open market and brew that's exclusive to the 10 Pin Tap House at Lake Bowl. One variety being a potato and lemon-based beer that's set to hit the tap in 2 weeks. Because of all the recent prosperity, Garby says he has plans to rebrand and remodel his hotel and add a space at the brewery where people can enjoy 10 Pin beer.
The beautiful part about building from scratch is that we were able to build it in a way that we can expand when necessary, or when the time may come. This wall here was engineered to be blown out. This wall faces west, faces towards Lake Bowl. We placed it here in a specific spot where we've got about 1.5 acres over here that we can add on for production, but more importantly, probably a tap room and outdoor event area with picnic tables and family-friendly environment. So yeah, assuming all goes well, I think someday we will see that here.
I'm Sean Goggins for iFIBER 1 News. This segment is brought to you by
Maytag and the family pooch have a lot in common. Both are loyal, both aim to please, and both are tenacious dish cleaners. But only one can sanitize. Maytag, what's inside matters.
Maytag Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
Tickets are on sale for the 11th annual Daddy-Daughter Dance in Ephrata set for February 10th. The always popular dinner and dance is from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Ephrata Recreation Center, with a theme this year of Love You to the Moon and Back. A catered dinner starts at 6 p.m. and dancing begins at 7:30 p.m. Tickets for both the dinner and dance are $40 per couple and $15 for each additional daughter. For the dance only, tickets are $10 per couple and $10 for each additional daughter. Professional photos are also available for purchase at the door. Organizers say tickets to the event need to be purchased in advance. People can register online at ifreda.org or by calling City Hall at 509-754-4426. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by...
Are your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
The night took different directions for Moses Lake Chiefs boys and girls basketball teams when West Valley came to town. The girls rolled, quickly jumping up 20-2 and coasting over West Valley without any problems, 64-20. With only 2 conference games left and a sweep over the number 2 seed Sunnyside, Moses Lake has locked itself in as the number 1 seed in districts. Moses Lake has held every opponent in the past month to under 40 points. Head coach Matt Strophe talked about his team's defense after the game.
Really, that's our goal every game. I think if we can hold a team under 40, our offense will take care of it.
The boys were up next in an important matchup. Next Tuesday, the Chiefs will have battled Wenatchee for the number 3 seed in the conference, but first they had to take care of West Valley. The game was up and down for Moses Lake, but West Valley never went away throughout the game. Ultimately, West Valley got the upset, beating the Chiefs by 1 point, 69-68. The number 3 seed isn't completely out of the question for the Chiefs, but they'll need to win out and get some help to secure it. As number 4 seed, the Chiefs would still host a playoff game in the first round of the playoffs, but would advance to play the number 1 seed, Davis, instead of the number 2 seed, Sunnyside. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 Sports. Moses Lake High School hosted the district championship in swimming this Saturday, allowing teams and athletes one final push to qualify for state. Wenatchee scored the most points by far with 625, but many other teams saw great things happen, including Eastmont and West Valley, who were able to qualify for relays. Moses Lake freshman Zach Washburn continued to prove he's a special talent. Washburn helped set 3 new district records in the 200 medley relay, the 50 freestyle, and the 100 freestyle. District records can only be set during districts, and every time Washburn got in the water, records fell. Now, with all swim meets done, the athletes who qualified for state will have 2 weeks to prepare for the state championship, which will be held at the King County Aquatic Center in Federal Way on the weekend of February 16th. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at ifiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.